Hi class 7. Today is 9th May and today I am going to continue the story chapter number 3 Bravo Manju. Okay. So in my previous class I have told you that Manjula Perelkar she found a newspaper cutting on the table and from there she got a news that one boy, that is Richard Bellanger, he had lost his one leg. He has lost his feet in one train accident, and though he had lost his feet, then also he challenged himself to participate in a football competition, and there he won a prize. Okay, and his coach, the Richard Bellinger's coach, and also his parents thought that he may not be able to win that competition, but he was able to win that. Okay, so then Manjula, she thought that why can't she do. So let us continue the story and then we can understand what was the thought going inside Manjula. Okay, so please open page number 18. We shall start from this sentence. Manjula dropped the clipping. Now Manjula dropped the clipping. What a brave boy, she thought. He didn't give up. So Manjula, she dropped the clipping. Clipping means the newspaper, that piece of newspaper which she picked it up. She dropped that one. And then she's telling what a brave boy, means about Richard Bellinger, that how brave that boy is. He didn't give up, means he didn't lose hope. He played on despite what other people say. So now Manjul is thinking he played on means he kept on playing though the other people discouraged that boy. Perhaps her mother was right. Okay, so what is the meaning of despite? It is given in your book. Despite means in spite of. So in spite of others people, they told him not to play or many other comments they had given, but in spite of that he kept on playing. Perhaps her mother was right. So now Manjula is thinking whatever her mother told her was right. Okay, so now turn to page number 19. She had to fight on like Richard Bellinger. So her mother also told her that you have to fight against your disability. And now she is thinking that yes, she had to fight on like Richard Bellinger. So now she is thinking that she has to fight like Richard Bellinger. Manjula walked over to her cupboard. Now previously you have seen that Manjula, she had put all her pen brushes and whatever the items she had bought, the paint brushes, the colors, she packed it up and put it inside a cupboard, and now again she went to that cupboard to take it out. So she walked over to her cupboard, hunted through the piled clothes. So it was inside some pile of clothes. So from there she is searching out and she pulled out her colors and brushes. On the day of the on the spot painting competition, and you know that Manjula's brother Amol, so he told one day that when in the previous page you have seen that Amol told her that I thought that if you participate in that on the spot painting competition you can win the first prize. So that day has come. On the day of that on the spot painting competition, shortly after breakfast, her brother said, means after the breakfast was finished, her brother said, I am off, ma, means he is now going somewhere. So he's telling that I am off, ma. Ratan and I are helping at the entrance gate, means where the competition will be held at that place. He and his friend Ratan is going to do some decoration or help. They are going to help at the entrance gate. They are expecting a big crowd. So now they are telling that they are expecting a big crowd over there. Big crowd will be in that competition. Turning to Manjula, he said casually, and now Amol know that his sister has already give up the painting. So he is very sad for her. That's why he is telling casually. Pity you aren't coming, means he is telling pity. Pity means he is feeling very sad. You aren't coming. I'm sure you would have won a prize. He's telling now, I'm sure that you have won a prize. Means he know that if Manjula will participate in that competition, then she could easily win a prize. I might still win one, Manjula replied as casually as she could. Now Manjula is telling that I might still win one. Okay. Now Manjula is thinking inside. She is building up all the thoughts. Okay. She is preparing herself for participating in the competition, which her brother may not know. That's why she is telling confidently that I might still win one, means I might get one. Manju, does that mean you are participating? Then Amol jumped up and hugged Manjula. Then Amol, he jumped up, okay, and hugged Manjula. Means Amol was very happy to hear that word from Manjula. And that's why he is telling, Manju, does that mean you are participating? That means you want to participate. I knew you would do it. Then again his brother encouraged her, telling that I knew you would do it. I was sure you wouldn't give in. Then her brother is telling her that I know that he know that she will be able to participate there and she can also win the competition. Manjula freed her hands and answered softly. Manjula then freed her hands and she answered softly. If Richard Bellinger could do it, why not Manjula Parilkar? Then she took the name of that boy, Richard Bellinger, and she told that if Richard Bellinger could do that, then why can't Manjula Parilkar? Her brother looked at her. Her brother was shocked. What happened? A broad smile spread over his face. Richard Bellinger, Mrs. Parilkar asked, surprised. Who is Richard Bellinger? Now Mrs. Parilkar means Manjula's mother. She asked that who is Richard Bellinger? Richard Bellinger, spoke Manjula and her brother together, plays football with artificial feet. Isn't that something? Now Manjula and her brother know the name of Richard Bellinger and both of them together told that he is the boy who plays football with artificial feet. Isn't that something? So they are telling their mother that how that boy could play with the artificial feet. So that means they want to make their parents aware that why can't her sister could also do something strange with that two fingers in her hand. If Manjula Parilkar has two fingers and if she has the disability, Richard Bellinger, that boy also has the disability with the artificial feet. So with the artificial feet, he could play football and win the competition. Then why Manjula Parilkar can't do? So like this, she got some hope. Manjula Parilkar, she got some hope from that Richard Bellinger and she learned a lesson that no, she should not give up her interest which she had in drawing, and now she should also start her painting. Okay, so students, we have finished the story here, and what work you have to do is that you have to read the story thoroughly again and write down the meanings in your copy, and the comprehension, write true or false. You have to solve it. Then in my next class I am going to discuss the answers with you, and I am going to give you the question and answers also in the following classes. And students, you whatever you are doing in the copy, please send in the email ID, you know, that dpsghelpdesk@gmail.com. There in that email ID you have to send the picture of your work, and then only I can understand that you are solving it and I can also correct it. Okay students, thank you.